Good afternoon, everyone. We are still on the first day of our training lives, and I went live this morning and talked about a few tips to help you have and run a successful business. In one of those tips, I talked about how I have conversations with people about Scentsy, and when I then get into a conversation with a new person about Scentsy, I then will offer them a sample pack. Now, I don't give out these sample packs willy-nilly. I don't just hand them out to anyone, because we've got to think as well that they do cost us money. So we've got to do things with a purpose. So if I'm having a conversation, like I mentioned in my live this morning with the lady at the post office, and we get into conversation about Scentsy, I can then say, would you like to try Scentsy? Would you like a sample pack? And I did tell you guys that I was going to come back on and show you my sample packs that I have handy in my bag. I usually have 2 or 3 of these in my bag when I go out. Don't go without them, because there's nothing worse than having that opportunity where you're talking to someone about Scentsy for the first time, but not having anything with your details on, and not being able to give them any further information, because you might not then see them again. And people aren't always keen to give you their contact information when they don't know you. So always have sample packs to hand. I was going to post pictures of mine, and I was going to then post where I got my materials from. I will post in the comments section of this live. I'll post where I got everything from. I'll also post links to the QR code I'm going to talk about with regards to sampling, because as you're aware, there's new rules come out with regards to the samples that we send out, and I am going to send out a QR code so customers can link up to that QR code and get all of the information they need. Holly has confirmed that that is a creative and acceptable way of getting that information out, but it's entirely up to you how you do it. So these are the sample packs that I have in my bag. So as you can see, I'm going to take everything out and show you. As you can see though, at first glance, I think they look quite pretty and quite attractive to someone who maybe they've never met, and I'm giving them some more information. I've got a little treat in there for them. I've got a tea bag so they can have a cup there while they are browsing the new catalogue, and a Twix as well. Now you can include anything you want. I bought the Twix bars because I went to B&M's and they were on offer, I think 99 pence for something like 10 bars, 10 small bars. You could put like little Haribos in, a little bag of Haribos in there. You can buy the multi-packs. You could buy like a bulk buy of like little chocolate hearts, chocolate coins, anything really. The little Lotus biscuits, you could get some of those. I usually buy from B&M's or from Amazon, but I'm going to send links to everything I've bought recently. And I basically just go for what's on offer to make it as cheap as possible, but also to show people that that I want to treat them and that I'm excited to share Scentsy with them. So this is what my packs look like. I'm going to then open it up. Before I do, you can see here I told you about sunflowers. Sunflowers are my kind of trademark because I'm called sunflowergirl.scentsy.co.uk. So sunflowers are what I want people to remember me by. So whenever they see sunflowers, I want them to think about me, and I want them to think about Scentsy. And that will hopefully help my business stick in the back of their mind. So I've got there a little logo with a sunflower on and Sunflower Girl, and then the Scentsy logo. Now I did commission someone to make that for me, and I think I paid about £40 or £50, but that's mine now. And I checked it out with compliance. I emailed compliance and I got that confirmed as being okay. You can also create your own logos on PicMonkey, on Canva. As long as you do have, you stick to the rules with regards to that. You can find out more information from compliance if you email them and check your Scentsy workstation. You've got to have Scentsy independent consultant logo on there as well. So I've always got this little sticker on because I want them to remember that it's me. So I'm going to open this up and show you what's inside. This was really, really cheap and really easy to make. So, little treats, they can have a little snack and a cup of tea, or you can buy the coffee sachets or hot chocolate sachets, whatever you like, so they can have a little treat while they're browsing the catalogue. So I've got the catalogue in there. It's really, really important. You want to include the catalogue. If you don't have any catalogues, product sheets are just as good. I do, however, feel that the catalogue, people like to flick through a book. I do recognise that they are more of an expense than the product sheet. But the product sheet, you get a pack of 50, I think, so you do get a lot more. You can always pop a product sheet in if that's what you've got to work with. But here's the catalogue. If you are going to send a catalogue out, there's no point in sending it out if it hasn't got your name on. Because if someone say someone takes this to work, or has it in the hairdressers or beauty salon, in the work office, at school, in the school staff room, if their mum is coming over to their house and they pick this up and there's no details on it, how will they know who to buy from? They might just then go and find someone in their local area or someone else they know might do Scentsy, who they'll just see on Facebook or wherever, and go and buy from them. If your details are easy accessible and are on your catalogue, then they know how to contact you. So never ever send out any materials, any catalogues, any join brochures, anything at all without having your details on. So on the back here, I created this on PicMonkey. I did have to do a little tutorial. I watched something from YouTube. It took me about 15 minutes to watch it. And then I found it quite easy. It was a bit of playing about. But what I've got on here is I've got a sticker. So I've printed this on image onto a sticker. I made this on PicMonkey. And it's got, well, hello there. As you flick through this catalogue, you will find carefully selected scents, intricately designed warmers. I can't even say that word. Industry-leading technology, but above all else, beauty and simplicity. And then I just go on to say about kind of what's in our catalogue, and that I hope to find something perfect to suit them. Then obviously again my sunflower and a picture of me, and then that says this is me, because I want them to see who I am as well. Then most importantly here, I've got details of my Facebook, of my Instagram, and my telephone number if they want to WhatsApp me, if they want to telephone me, or if they want to send me a text, then they can do that. So make sure you always pop details on the back of your catalogues, product sheets, join forms, whatever kind of material you're sending out. So that's that. Then I always have a join leaflet. You can make your own join leaflet up and you can personalise it to suit you also. For the purpose of this video, I've popped in the ones from the workstation. They're relatively cheap to buy, but it gives the receiver all they need to know about what it is to join, what's in the kit, and all that information. Make sure you have your details on the back of that again. And the next thing I've got is these, and I love these. I love the shine. I love the holographic shine on it, and I think it always looks attractive. And I just think it's just applying that extra little touch of luxury. I bought these in bulk from Amazon, so they were quite cheap as well. Now, as you'll see on the back here, I've stuck a sticker on, and this sticker says, I don't know if you can see, it says scan me. Scan me for a full list of all Scentsy wax ingredients and warnings spring summer 2021. So I send this out with my wax samples. All they need to do is open the camera on their phone and scan this QR code, and then the full list of ingredients will come up. So that's really useful to have. I am going to send you the link to this QR code. So all you need to do if you want to use it, if this is how you want to distribute your information with regards to samples, then you can use this. I'll pop this on the group. However, it's completely up to you how you distribute that information, and it's a guideline only. This is how I'm going to do it, and that's my choice for my business. You might feel that you want to print off a leaflet or do it another way, provide the links on your Facebook group pinned on a post. But it's really important that you do send information out regarding what the ingredients are out when you're sampling, and not just with wax, with other samples as well. For example, if you're sending Scentsy fresh sample out or something like that. I've added on PicMonkey, so I uploaded this photo on PicMonkey, and I've added my little Sunflower Girl logo to that as well, so they know it's me. So, and I've just stuck that on the back there. Really, really easy to do. I'm going to tell you how I did these as well. Inside these sample packs, what I do is I put 3 samples in. Again, this is just me. You can do whatever you like, whatever you think's best. I put 3 samples in. I put a mixology sample in because I want our customers, or new customers, to know that they can mix scents and just all the fragrant possibilities they can have. So I put a mixology in because then I think if they like that mixology, I'm going to get a sale of not just 1 bar but 2, and then I can try and upsell to 3. Then I put 2 other different samples in. So I pop those in there, and for the purposes of these kind of sample bags, I do pop this in, and it's a cotton clean-up pad, but actually it's not the soak-up pads that we sell on the store. It's just 3 square cotton wool pads, and I pop that in there with this. Now, when I'm sending out samples with my orders for customers, I put them in here as well. So I do it the same way, except I don't include these. I include a cotton soak-up from the website. You can buy those. It's £7 for a pack of 25, and the reason why I put those in is because you can get PRV on them. So if the customers like the Scentsy soak up pads that you can buy in store, they can then order a pack, and that will then get me some PRV. So this one's only for the ones in my bag that I hand out to potential new customers or people I'm having a discussion with whilst I'm out and about. So I'm just going to lean over 2 seconds. So when I said that I print off the QR code for the sampling, and when I print off this sticker to put on the back of my catalogues, so I do save those images on PicMonkey. And what I do is I don't buy a pack of labels with like lots of labels on, because I find it really difficult. When I print out, they never line up. So what I do is I paste my images from PicMonkey. I download them and I paste them into a Word document, and then I print them out on an A4 label sheet. So this is just one huge giant label, as you can see, and I print them out on there, and then I just use my guillotine to cut them up however big or small I want them. So I'm gonna leave some information in the comments about where I buy these from, the link to them. I'm also going to leave links to the, where have we got it? To the QR code if you wish to use that. Obviously, I'll send you the one that hasn't got my Sunflower Girl image on it. But I hope that helps you to see what kind of things I have in my handbag when I'm out and about. So I usually, like I say, I have 2 or 3 of these to hand. And I hope that helps. And I hope you're all having a fab day. My challenge for you today, or not just today, this week, I would really like you to share with me, what your sample bags look like. What do you have in your bag? If you're having a discussion with someone new when you're out and about, what information do you have readily at hand? Do you have a little pack at hand with some information in? Do you have like a sample pack with catalogues in like I do? What do you have to hand, and what does that look like? And I'd love for you to share that post with a photo on this group. The second challenge is I would really like you this week to do a link tree. I talked about this in the video this morning, in the live video this morning. I'd really like you to set up your link tree, and I would like you to post your Linktree link on to this live right here so I can see that you've done it. I hope that has been helpful. and I wish you well for the rest of the week, and I'm really, really excited to watch everybody else's trainings, and I'm excited to see your sample packs. I'm excited to see your Linktree links, and yeah, get going, girls, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.